Okay, we have a nice uptrend established. We had an overshoot, tiny one. But I'm looking for a mini felt second entry short if this bar is going to finish bullish and EMA is going to hold. Overshoot generated a stronger correction in the opposite direction. So now I'm waiting for high low above EMA or felt second entry short if the high low is going to form bad. But uptrend is new high, 2 legs down and breaking extreme. Right traders, I'm resuming the video because we just had our felt second entry short form. So I dropped the limit order. I'm scalping 7 contracts for 8 ticks, leaving 1 contract as a runner, and stop loss goes to 1 tick below the signal bar. We had a high low, but because it formed mainly below EMA, we didn't fully push above. I didn't take it due to possible overshoot. Decent entry, but I decided to wait for the new low. This is the lowest of the pullback. First entry short, pullback, second entry short failed. There's a mini second entry short failed. It's off the EMA, it's off the trend line. I'm looking for a new high of this uptrend and we bounce up. Okay, our runner just got hit. So at least we secured the small scalp. Like I said, you can consider high low. I waited for the mini felt second entry short, quick little scalp. Our runner just got hit. We still need to get new high. Overshoot can generate a little bit stronger pullback. So I'm not really being too fancy with the scalp. I just took 2 points because I don't know how much we can chop here. But we expect new high, 2 legs down. You can see market moves in pairs of 2s, 1 leg down, break second leg down, push above EMA, and you can get 2 high probability setups, scalp high low, and then scalp felt second entry short. So we need to get new high still. I decided to record the felt second entry short because it was quite predictable trade. Once you have a clean context like this, clear uptrend that needs to get new high and a downtrend played out, we're only waiting for push above EMA to take a setup. So it was quite predictable trade. It actually ended up working for around 16 ticks. So it was a decent setup. The bars were a little bit bigger. But let's talk about the beginning of today's session because it was not easy structure to navigate. We had super textbook setup way early. You're probably not even trading around this time. And then we had a little bit of a conflicting pattern here. You have an uptrend working higher where initially you follow the trend line rule and you expect new high to be tested. Okay, even though it is a correction on the bigger pattern, you expect new high, but you have micro double top here, so we need to reset the count. So you have a new high, first entry long. I was expecting second entry long, but we broke below, and this is major concern. Why prices broke below the EMA? So automatically the bullish case is weaker. Prices are going sideways. You have a high low here, but it didn't push above EMA. It's still in the middle of the exponential moving average, and that's a problem. After such a significant push down, you expect second entry long to form at the EMA. You can't push above EMA, so no good setup here. I don't think we can go short at the same time because we're just going sideways. So a little bit of a waiting area here. Nothing is clear after we broke below EMA. Downtrend played out, but the reason why we can't take this felt second entry short, new low, first entry short, pullback, second entry short failure, it's because there is no broader channel to support it. Normally you want to see some broader uptrend that would indicate reversal, and here if you're watching this live, you already have 1 leg break, second leg. We already have broad 2 legs up. So this is why I'm not a big fan of this felt second entry short. It's definitely better than selling second entry short because there is no confirmed downtrend. All downtrends played out, so this is a good area for sellers to get trapped on. So more advanced trader can consider scalping the second entry short failure, but it's not ideal because you already have broad 2 legs and wide uptrend is not established. Then we had super fast momentum breaking below EMA on a lower high, which means uptrend played out, push below EMA. The bearish continuation is gonna kick in. You have to be super quick. Bar is gigantic, so you need to use deeper limit order. Most likely you cannot get into this trade because the bar is over 6 points big. But if it is smaller, it's okay. Now I'm marking these setups in hindsight because when I was watching this live, I wasn't sure what the context is. And this is important. Context is more important than patterns. And that's a mindset you need to have as a trader. You're not looking for patterns on a chart. And as a beginner trader, that's what you do because it's the easiest way how to navigate the structure. Because understanding context, it's harder, it takes more experience, it's a little bit longer process. Because you need a lot of experience. You need to see market go through all these phases, weak uptrends, bearish imbalances, bullish imbalances. So you need all these different structures that keep changing to get the experience. But you as a trader, you're not looking for patterns. We're not pattern traders. The goal is to understand what is the context, draw the key entry point, and the pattern is just the last piece of the puzzle. The pattern allows us to capitalize on the good context. When I was watching this today, I wasn't really sure what is the context. because downtrends played out. We keep pushing lower. So I was looking for additional downtrend, something like this, and it felt pretty good, but it had overshoot. It's a little bit too broad, potential overshoot. Then if you're expecting new extreme, we can't break the support. So I cannot sell into the consolidation because I have to respect the fact that we have flat EMA and we're not breaking lower here, we're not breaking lower here. After this push above EMA, you really have to question this downtrend because you expect prices to test the new low. Okay, overshoot can generate stronger correction. This didn't happen, prices bounce higher, and once you bounce all the way up here, you pretty much have to pause looking to go short and you have to adapt. So this was not easy structure to navigate. So a lot of these setups I'm marking here, they're mainly in hindsight, but they're decent setups regardless. We have a clean uptrend working higher. We have a second entry long. It was super tempting because EMA held once, twice. The uptrend is new high following the trendline rule. The signal bar is, not that great. It has a gray at the bottom. It is such a great local setup. EMA held twice, uptrend is new high. But because it's not clear if we're going to fully reverse or not, because there's potential downtrend, once again, a little bit more advanced, I'm going to delete this. In hindsight, I can see it was one leg down, break, second leg down. And today is a whole day price action, so it can definitely be slower and more choppy. Then you have flat EMA in all these bars. I can't really take any setup here. I don't see no good long. Yes, you have a first entry long, second entry long, third entry long, but it's only third entry long. Support is not holding there, but I don't see no good setup here. I don't think we can sell just yet. I need some lower high or felt second entry long below EMA. Then finally prices push higher, and I like scenario like this. The context is finally clear. I don't have to worry about conflicting variables, and I'm basically just focusing on this uptrend working higher. We had overshoot, so I need to skip the very first second entry long. You can see massive bullish bars at the top of the move can indicate depletion. Spike down, the first leg is very strong, so it is behaving like overshoot. So we have to skip the second entry long after overshoot. You need the confirmation halo, which would act in this case as a failed second entry short. Tempting setup, but we need to respect the overshoot. Market moves in pairs of twos, one leg down, break, second leg down. And then you wait for push above EMA. That's the sign that the bulls are about to test the new high. So you want to take failed second entry short, and you can consider even the high low. So it was super tempting, no problem if you took it. Then we had a couple decent setups, a bit more aggressive ones, but they're not that great. This mini felt break a little bit too aggressive. The second entry long was very tempting, but you're buying at the top of the move. It is a double bar entry. If you have some smaller bar closer to the EMA, yes, because the uptrend is new high. But the way it formed, these setups are just not the cleanest. A little bit at the top of the moves. This is quite decent setup because you have small support here, strong rejection of the EMA. It's only first entry long, but our more advanced trader understands we're about to get a new high. EMA rejected strongly, so this is a decent setup. You can view it sort of like a new low, first entry short, second entry short failure. Then you have a failed breakout with another second entry long. Basically repeat pattern of what happened here. You can see it's similar to what happened here, but you just had a new extreme. Yes, the price action is working higher in the methodical gradual uptrend, so it makes sense to draw secondary channel because you can see how consistent these price swings are, but you just had to break a new high of the initial channel. So I need a little bit more than to just buy the first failed breakout, and this is an inside bar as well, so we can't really take it. First entry long, very tempting once again because the spike in channel is established, but it's only first entry long. More aggressive trader can consider, but these are not great setups. Basically, you're betting on the fact that the uptrend nicely aligned with the EMA. You can tell how the series of higher highs and higher lows are so consistent. Then market reverse down. You have a new high first entry long, second entry long. This is important. Why we cannot take this second entry long? Because number one, there's a strong case to be made that the downtrend is still in play. We broke below EMA, but the most important reason is this is the secondary channel of our main one, okay? This is just a supportive pattern. This uptrend played out with the break, pushed to a new high, so we can have trendline rule played out. So since I'm playing the secondary channel, I need to see a high-low confirmation setup, especially when we broke below EMA, and especially since there is downtrend working lower. So can I get trapped? Once again, you're not a pattern trader. This is the secondary uptrend. Spike down, the downtrend is in play. No good short setup on the way down. Little second entry, short double bar entry, but nothing that great. break a new extreme double bottom, push the new high, but basically market is about to close. So this was the structure for today. The most important lesson from today's session is to remain objective, and you cannot be forcing a setup when there are too many conflicting variables. This area right here was the hardest area because all downtrends played out, yet prices kept going lower. This additional push down made it look too bearish, but you instantly broke back above EMA and it started to look too bullish while we're going sideways. So this entire area is too conflicting because the market is just about to roll over, but eventually uptrend kicked in and it was predictable once again. So I hope you had a good trading day. I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to talk to you next time. Good luck in your trading.